bad shape.
Oh my God. Who's Jenny?
That girl.
Oh, sorry. I remember you said you placed an ad, but I didn't know you started seeing
I
somebody.
wasn't seeing her.
Well, dating?
First date.
This was a first date?
And a bad one at that.
Obviously.
Even before the accident.
Well, what happened?
Well, we went back to my place.
Whoa, you took a bad date back to your place?
She bullied an invite out of me.
Ugh, sounds unpleasant. Well, were you in a taxi accident on the way home?
No, the accident happened at my apartment.
Ew, do I even want to know the details?
They're gruesome, but not embarrassing.
Okay.
Well, when we got back to my place, she went out on the balcony to smoke.
Ew.
I know. I specifically stated in my ad that smoking was a deal breaker. Hope she don't think she was gonna get a kiss after that.
Well, did you plan on kissing her before that?
No! I planned to have one drink. Granted, she was one of those women who talk on and on about a subject that didn't interest me. Not that she let me get a word in.
Well, what happened? Did she choke in her drink?
No. She was out on the balcony having a smoke. She fell.
Fell down?
Fell off.
The balcony?
Yes.
But you live on the 8th floor!
Now I'm looking good.
Well, do you think that she'll...
If she doesn't, she'll be crippled for life.
My God, Gary. Did you push her?
What? Of course I didn't push her. That's it.
Well, I mean, the date was going so bad.
That's no excuse to kill a girl. What kind of person do you think I am?
Well, then how did she fall off your balcony?
One of the railings is loose. I told her not to lean against it, but she didn't listen.
She probably didn't hear you.
I was getting a glass of wine.
Charles Schwab, right?
Huh?
The cheap stuff.
That's Charles Schwab. Yes, I opened a bottle of that even though it went to waste.
Well, good. A better bottle of wine might have kept her around all night. Well, then what happened?
And she was out on the balcony having a smoke. She screamed. And that scream got further and further away. It was the most horrifying thing I ever heard. And the most horrifying thing I ever seen was her body on the street below.
Well, she had to be dead.
I called 911. By the time I got there with my slow elevators, I heard the sirens nearby.
You know, your manager really needs to do more preventive maintenance on your place.
When the paramedics arrived, I explained I just met her. They still let me ride in the ambulance.
I've always wanted to ride in an ambulance. Was it fun?
No!
Yeah, right. Poor Jenny. But she was still alive?
Miraculously, she was. She tried to talk in the ambulance.
Figures.
The paramedics kept shaking their heads. It didn't look good.
Well, did the police show up?
Same time as the paramedics. I explained to them what happened. My manager took them up to my apartment.
Without you there? They could plant evidence!
Why would they do that?
For the murder trial! Let's hope her family doesn't press for a full investigation.
If they do, they won't find anything.
If you need an alibi...
I appreciate the offer, but honesty is the best policy.
Well, I wouldn't be your alibi, I would just help you think of one.
Thanks.
Did you contact her family?
The nurse took her phone and tried to contact her mother.
Oh, well then your work is done. Want to go grab some coffee and pie?
I can't just leave.
But your date's over.
She's in critical condition.
That's not your fault. You warned her.
I should at least wait just until, there's a doctor.
Oh, looks like good news.
How's Jenny?
I'm sorry, she didn't make it.
She's dead?
We did all we could, but the internal injuries from a fall like that.
Poor girl.
Well, now we know. Coffee and pie.
Can I?
You're her boyfriend, right?
No. It was the first date. I didn't even like her.
You invited her back to your place?
Well, she bullied her way into an invite.
Oops. Talk about your tragic first date.
Well, on the bright side, at least he doesn't have to worry about ducking her calls for a week, or in this case, about one.
So there's a bright side here.
No, there isn't a bright side. The young woman is dead.
But you'd never have seen her again. She'd be dead to you anyhow.
With that logic.
Yes, I can.
Doc, you want to join us for some coffee and pie?
Thanks for the invite, but I'm only midway through my shift.
No one's having coffee and pie.
Please don't cancel it on my account.
I'm not.
I'm looking for my daughter Jenny. She's been in an accident.
This gentleman brought her in.
Thank you so much for keeping care of my baby. She spoke very highly of you.
But we only just met.
And she spoke very highly of you. Must be her sister?
Oh, Albert, your friend is such a flatterer.
Married.
Are you sure? I thought you said she was dating an Albert.
How dare she cheat on my best friend?
You must be the one coming to her defense like that.
What I meant to
How
say.
is she?
It's best a family member inform her.
But I'm not.
I'll give you guys some space.
Some friend you are.
How is she? Can I see her?
Unfortunately, she didn't make it.
Didn't make it where?
She's left us.
Where did she go?
She's passed on.
What did she pass on?
She's dead, died, deceased.
My baby?
I'm sorry.
You did all you could do. I'm sure of it.
Wish I'd done more.
You're a good man. You would have been a great son-in-law.
I would have tried my best.
Have you seen the body yet?
Not since, well,
Will you come view it with me?
you should do that alone.
I need your strength to get me through it.
Okay.
And to help me plan the funeral.
But I'll see what I can do.
The angels must have sent you for support. Oh!
Maybe they did.
No, but we must do it.
Yes. You sticking around?
Yeah, this is the most entertainment I've had in months.
How did she take it?
Oh, surprisingly well, actually.
Such a sad thing for a parent to face.
Well, at least she has Gary.
For that, she is fortunate.
You know, Doc, tonight has taught me one thing.
To live each day to the fullest.
No, that smoking really does kill.